Hello, my name is Nathan Montiel. I'm with the Grand Design RV, and I'm here to talk about the Transcend Xplor, one of the Grand Design's lines. To start off with, one of the big questions we get about the Xplor is when people walk up to it, they ask, what is the siding made of? So to talk about the front, there's actually, this siding, the front is made of 3 panels, okay? This is of course a diamond plate to protect all the dirt and debris from the tires. These top panels are actually it's a strong metal siding. So usually the typical RV has an 030 thickness. This is actually an 040 thickness. Coming around to the side, this right here is an 030 thickness, okay? The typical RV in this segment has either a 017 or an 024 thickness. Why is the thickness important? Is because with this segment, people are worried about impact damage. So Grand Design is trying to put peace of mind of when they're traveling down the road that their units won't get dented as easy. Now talk about the insulation factors. This is an extended season camper. What makes Xplor extended season camper is we use fiberglass insulation behind these walls, okay? These fiberglass insulation, we actually use adhesive before we put the fiberglass insulation on, so the fiberglass insulation won't sag when you're traveling down the road. So the R values on the side walls, back wall, is an R9. The floor itself is R11. The roof and front nose is R40. Next, we're going to talk about what makes the Xplor best in class when it comes down to how the unit is sealed. So let's talk about this seam right here, how this is protected. The first layer, we use Mylar tape. Mylar tape is an extreme weather sealant that can withstand extreme temperatures without expanding and contracting. Why is that important? If you use a petroleum-based sealant that expands and contracts, it will actually have gaps in your seals where water can sneak in. Next, we use a PVC closed cell foam tape, which actually molds to the curves of the siding to not allow any gaps. The trim piece itself, you see here, also is lined with a closed cell PVC tape. So basically, we have all the gaps filled from the inside and from the outside. Last, the unit is sealed with a silicone. It's a outside weather-proof silicone that once it dries, you're not able to rub it off, but it will flex with the unit as you're driving down the road. Other things that make Xplor very special is the die-cut molds we use for light fixtures or anything that's going to get screwed to the outside wall. So these die-cut molds are actually molds that are exact size of this light. So we put it underneath it. When we screw it onto the wall, it engages the foam to create a watertight seal, and then we top it off with the silicone. Other things how we use the closed cell foam. The PVC closed cell foam is around the windows. The reason we do that on these windows is, as you can see with these curves, we want no gaps for that water to creep in. And then of course we top it off with the silicone that's also going to flex as you drive down the road. So, to add of how the Xplor is sealed so well, we're going to talk about the bolt seals that seal the side roof. Okay, this keeps all the outside elements from entering into the unit. These are D seals. So what's a D seal? It's when this bolt seal here gets engaged. So when the side room is completely in or completely out, this will actually get engaged and acts as a dual seal. That is so important because it's for extra protection around the side rooms. Next, I want to talk about the roofs on the Xplorers. These are fully walkable roofs. What makes it fully walkable is how we build it. We use wood trusses that are 6 inches on centered, which basically allows for us to walk on the roof to provide the proper maintenance. The covering we use, it's a 3/8 OSB. This right here is a vent cap that we put on the roofs of the Xplorers. Very important to provide airflow through that attic so condensation doesn't happen and then mold will grow. A little to the front, as you see here, this actually, it's a plug and play solar prep. So now you can actually, this runs a 10 gauge wire down to your battery compartment. The Xplor has galvanized steel wheel wells. That is important because that's going to protect the underneath of the floor from all the dirt and debris that your tires will pick up. The Explorers come with a 30,000 BTU furnace, which of course help with the extended season camping that people like to do. The Explorers has 30-inch jacks, which have a 5,000 pound rating on them. This is important because it will provide better stability when you set up the camp. The Explorers have utility centers in the pass-through storage compartment. Utility centers make it very convenient to set up camp when you pull up to your campground. Things to look at in the utility center is actually a battery disconnect, which it's a very useful tool to actually disconnect your battery so you won't drain it when you're not using the unit. The Explorer also has a 62-gallon freshwater capacity, which is actually best in class. When you walk into the Explorer, the first thing you'll see is the beautiful cabinetry work. Our cabinetry, the doors and drawers are actually real wood. As you can see here, this actually is a reverse race panel door. The reason it's so important is actually for stability, so it's going to give you longevity on this door. Our countertops are actually wrapped countertops, but as you can see, there's no seams in these countertops. The reason that's so important, if you were to get water on this countertop, you don't have to worry about water sneaking into the seams and causing a delamination. Over here, you're going to see a 7-cubic refrigerator, very large. It's going to allow for more food, for more camping. The Explorer comes standard with a TV. It is a luxury item, but it's nice to have. Now let's talk about the floor. The floors is a ductless flooring. The reason we do ductless flooring is we want to avoid soft spots. We also want to avoid dirt and debris, and we want better airflow throughout the unit. Also, our ACs are ducted. The reason we do that is for better airflow and quieter airflow. Explorers come with porcelain toilets, not plastic ones, so they will last a lot longer. In the Explorer, we use a 6-gallon hot water heater, which recovers to 16.8 gallons an hour. So you can have that peace of mind that you can all take warm showers. So we can see here, the Explorer also comes with metal hardware, metal hinges. The reason that's so important, the metal ones will last a lot longer. Thank you for joining me today and the walk around the Explorer. We're very excited about this unit. If you have more questions or want to go see one, find your local Grand Design dealer or go to www.granddesignrv.com. Again, my name is Nathan Montiel, and it's a pleasure walking you through.